Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Today I'm making a cold process soap, and this soap is going to have a mango puree in it. This is part of a YouTube collaboration that I do with other YouTubers that make soap. And this month they wanted us to do something weather themed, plus also do a technique that we haven't done before. It's been a really long time since I've done a puree in a soap. I've never done mango puree in a soap, so this is totally new to me. But what you want to do is basically, for some of your water weight on the recipe that you're using, you will go ahead and swap that out for a puree. So I'm just going to cut down the fresh mango that I have, and then I'm going to add water. So I'm doing about 50-50 here. So 50% of the mixture is water and 50% of it is mango. And then once I've measured everything out, I'm going to put it in the mold next to me, and I'm going to pop that in the freezer for a few hours. It's been about 6 hours since I put this in the freezer. I just want to let you know you do not have to put the puree in a freezer. I just like to do that so the lye water solution stays nice and cool and I don't scorch any of the ingredients. When I was doing some research, it said that mango puree is thought to fight acne on your skin, and it also helps with anti-aging. So the puree should have some really nice beneficial properties and make a really nice bar of soap. When mixing the puree with the lye, you do want to make sure that you do get all the lye fully incorporated and make sure there are no clumps. So when you do mix your lye solution with the oils, I like to use a strainer and just kind of push everything through there. That way any of the pulp can get sifted through there and pressed through. It makes a nicer bar, and there are no chunks of lye stuck in the solution, and everything gets fully incorporated. Next, I'm measuring out the oils. This recipe isn't too complex. It does just have a few simple oils. Mango butter is one of the oils I'm starting with, and I kind of like using this in place of shea butter. It's just a little bit creamier feeling when it lathers and stuff like that, so I like it a little bit better. The next oil that I'm adding is olive oil, and that'll make up a good chunk of this bar of soap as well. The last two oils that I'm using for this recipe will be the palm kernel oil flakes. I don't use these a lot in soap, so I just wanted to do a recipe that would use the rest of what I had on hand, and then some coconut oil as well. This will help make the bar really nice and hard once it cures. For the mango soap, I'm actually using a fragrance oil from Nurture Soap, and it's Avalon and I do like this fragrance oil a lot. It's probably one of my favorites that I've ordered, and it was highly recommended. It does have a citrusy fragrance to it, and you can definitely tell that there are notes of the apple come through nicely, and I looked online, it also has peach, musk, and sugar and citrus. So it does kind of smell similar to like what mango smells like, and when I was making it, it just smelled really good, and now that the soap's curing, the fragrance is staying pretty strong. All the colors that I'm using for this soap are also from Nurture Soap. I just got the sample size from them, and I like to do that so I can try out the colorants. The technique that I'm using, I'm going to be doing the Lollipop swirl. And first I just started off by dividing my batter into 3 separate containers and pretty much equal parts. And then when you pour the soap itself, you want to kind of rotate the colors that you're going through. So doing the Lollipop swirl is completely new to me, and I've never done it before, but I've been seeing a lot of other people do it, and I thought I would give the technique an attempt. What you do is you can use a round container, and I'm using a Pringles can, and then as you pour the soap, you kind of rotate the container as well. And you want to pretty much pour equal amounts as you go through. The only issue that I had when pouring this is about halfway through, my batter did start to thicken up and it wasn't staying very fluid. And when I cut the soap at the end, I don't think I had any that truly represented the Lollipop design. So I will be trying this again. I just wanted to show you guys the technique, and like I said, it's the first time that I've done it. And another tip that I learned while doing it is I think it works better when you pour the soap and you keep the soap dripping down the actual side of the container, rather than a few times when I poured it, it just went straight into the center of the soap. So it kind of ruined the design a little bit, if that makes sense. So I almost forgot to mention what my inspiration for the soap was, and my weather theme inspiration was the summer heat and the summer vibes. So I'm calling this one Heatwave. I thought the swirls and the design would make a nice summery effect, and the orange and the yellow kind of symbolize the heat of summertime. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.